Okay, there.
Okay, we are on. Yay! Good morning, you all. Happy Saturday. Great day for those that are here on the live, for those that are watching the replay. Good morning to you all. You are on Leni's Coffee and Conversations, and I'm so excited because, you see the beauty lady, the beautiful woman here, Rocki.
Hello.
She is thebomb.com, so I'm going to talk about her a little bit, and anything I miss, she's going to add, but I got to do the intro really quick, and then we're going to get into our conversation. So I'm excited about this. So a little bit about Rocki. Rocki is a retired U.S. Army veteran, certified life and business coach, CEO and founder of Social with Rocki. She's also the social media moderator for Gary Vee. She empowers women in business to live their lives unapologetically. She is the course creator of InstaBiz University, that provides invaluable teaching and coaching with tools to help business owners increase their sales and engagement on Instagram. She is a lead host and strategist in her Facebook community, social media marketing strategy backwards, and Social with Rocki for business owners to learn the top marketing techniques and strategies to increase engagement on social media. So that's just a little bit, okay? So I can just tell you that Rocki and I, girl, how long have we met? I mean, how long have we met? How long have we known each other?
I was in Korea 2015 into 2016.
Did we know each other before Korea though?
Or no, isn't that crazy?
Really?
No, it was just Korea. Because I was
like, oh my God.
Look, 92 Alpha, help me, please.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I was trying to remember. I said, how did we meet? Was it business first, or was it because we were both 92 Alphas? I was just trying to figure. So I'm just gonna tell y'all that's the beauty. I'm gonna tell y'all the beauty of social media, because I've been on the platform on Facebook and my MOS. But being in the military, I do a lot of mentorship and things of that nature. And I do a lot of networking. And that's how Rocki, for some reason, I thought it was business first, but we're both, in the supply chain management field when it comes to logistics. And so that's how we met. And then we were talking to each other on Facebook, and then we met each other in person. Like we actually met somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but we went somewhere to have coffee or something. And,
memories. Oh no, you helped me find a church home too. I went to a church with you a couple times as well.
You see that, girl? So I just want you all to know that Rocki, she is a dear friend of mine. I support her in all that she does, and she's just phenomenal in everything. She's a mother, she's a mentor to a lot of young students that are actually in the military. So she's you're still an instructor, right? Or are you doing something different?
No, I went back to now I am a logistics supervisor. So I am over what I call 92 Alphas, but the contracted version.
But at the same time though, you're still a mentor to a lot of people, so they can still reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
my students are still they're on my Facebook page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's great. And so I'm just sharing that with you all because I just love Rocki. And for those that are watching and have your comments, thank you for showing love. And I appreciate you all because she is thebomb.com. So I got to brag about her. So I wanted to just share that with you all a little bit, but we do have our conversation that we're going to talk to you about. But before we get started on that, I just wanted to ask Rocki, what got you started in business? Because being a veteran in the military, did you get started while you were in the military, or did you wait? Like, what made you get started? And so you can share with the audience so they know.
I think honestly what it was and this is I'm glad we're talking about this going into it, because what started me out was I was a domestic violence awareness advocate, and I had started working on a nonprofit organization for women. And I set up a space for women to where I could help them provide. It started out being a program called You Can Leave, and I provided an exit strategy for them. So I had a plan for them. I would give them money to help them stay in a hotel for the night if they wanted to. I was doing all of that stuff while I was trying to set up my nonprofit. And then I actually began public speaking in Japan. Was my first time speaking about my domestic violence experience, and it touched so many people. I spoke in front of my whole chain of command, my soldiers. Everybody was just like, oh my God. Like, and it was the hardest thing because you know how it is in the military. You get judged and people, you know, and so it was the hardest thing for me to do. But when I stepped down from that platform, a lot of people were like, oh my God, like, how can I make sure my daughters are okay? It was even colonels in there saying, you know, I have put my hand on my spouse, but I'm done. And that shocked me when the abuser comes to you and is like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. So after that, that was my initial business that I was like, you know what, I want to do this full time. But ultimately, I mean, leading into the Instagram, and that was just how the business mindset started. But ultimately, it was like, you know what, I don't want a boss anymore. I know it sounds so petty, but I was like,
girl, you not alone.
I don't want to work for nobody no more. I want to eventually get to the point where I could just relax, enjoy my life, and just, you know, do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Yes. So thank you for sharing that, because we all have a path, you know what I'm saying? And everyone's path is different. So I just wanted to share a little piece of Rashida Rocki with you all to let you know that where she is right now, she was somewhere else. She was on a different path, and this is where God led her to. And so what about the life coaching? Like, what made you want to do that also? Because I know that has a connection with what you started off with. So what made you, because you're certified, okay? We got a certified life coach here, honey.
So I'm going to make you cry, but I will say this. I will say you definitely motivated me because yes, just watching you be persistent, and you know, we done had them business conversations where it was whoa, like this is so hard. But you motivated me because of how you definitely talked to women, empowered women. And for me, with my past pain and my past hurts and my insecurities, tons and tons and tons of insecurities, I decided that, and I'm finally, after so many years, coming out of it and flourishing into this beautiful butterfly of a person. Yeah. And I just remember the pain that I was in, and I just got so sick and tired of that pain. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think women know how awesome they are and how powerful they are. And, you know, and I just want to be that person to shed that light on them, because people, especially when you're in a light place, I had more troubles when I became a strong woman and empowered woman, and I realized who I was, especially when I realized who I was through Christ. When I realized that, do you know, I got more and more and more stuff pounding at me that normally for somebody that was broken would decrease you and make you feel worse. But now that I'm powerful, it doesn't seem like someone's trying to hurt me. It just seems like, you know what? Okay, not to get too spiritual, but okay, that's the devil, or okay, this person is hurt. I don't internalize it. So for me, I want to help women to not internalize it and, you know, bring themselves out, because we are amazing as women. And I don't think a lot of people realize how amazing we truly are.
Girl, I love that. I love that. Ooh. You see them, y'all hear them nuggets, right? Y'all hear them nuggets, right? Talking, all right. We ain't even getting the conversation yet. Listen. Gloria says, amen, you know, Angel. We got Angel on here. Good morning. I got my sister Tamika on here. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much. We all love you.
Let me just say this. I love this because this is like having a regular conversation. Listen, y'all. Me and Lanita talking, this is like our basic conversation. We can't never get on the phone and not talk less than an hour and a half.
I know. And leave it at the meet, we'd be on there for 5 hours. But I know you're busy. Like, man, okay, let me see, you know, we can talk and stuff, see how long. But I know she got all these other things she got to do. So this is my time. This is my time. This is our personal time right now that we're giving y'all nuggets, but this is our conversation for real. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So our topic for you all, so you all know that the topic is digging out of the dark places and thriving in life and business. And what a great transition to start it, because Rocki just already talked to you about how she started in business and what got her started and as a life coach, and how that how that connects with what she's doing all together when it comes to her business. Because at the end of the day, we all have our path that we're on. We all have our pain that we've gone through, we suffer from, and sometimes we're still suffering, but we're still going to push through. And whatever that thing is for us, is that driver that's going to keep us going. So I'm just thankful and blessed to have Rocki here to talk to you all about that and for us to have the conversation. But what made you want to have this topic with what we got going on right now with protesters, with George Floyd, with racism, with police brutality? You know, what are your thoughts on that?
It is a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot. I mean, it's at some point it's like I don't even know what to say, because as of lately it seems that you can't say anything. Everybody's hurt, everybody's angry. You know, you go one side of the coin and it's like, no, you're wrong because of this. You go another side of the coin and it's like, no, you're wrong because of this. But in the middle of all of this is hurt and pain. You know,
Yeah.
and I think the biggest thing that stems for me is compassion through it all.
Mm.
Not to go back and forth with the race thing. So just to
Yeah.
keep everybody real, I'm extremely mixed up. Like me, my kids, my
Yeah.
family, we got all kind of races going on. So, you know, I just feel like compassion is the key point right now. And there's not a lot of it because of the hurt and pain. And it's kind of like, do you is it okay because of what's happening, or is it not okay because that's not how we are? You know, it's kind of like it's just this confusing time right now.
No, I agree with you because, you know, being, you know, y'all know I'm active duty, 24 years in the military, and being at the academy, you know, our peer group, our class 70, you know, my class, we actually had the discussion. And at one point I was still angry. So I really didn't want to I didn't want to say something that was politically incorrect because of what I
Mm-hmm.
stand for, who I am in this uniform. And they all understood that. It's just that, and then I didn't want to feel like I was attacking, because at the same time, I'm still healing. I'm much better than what I was a few days ago, but I
Mm-hmm.
had to take that time and self-reflect. And that's what made me push to actually do diversity and inclusion, small segment in my own community, because I wanted to share my viewpoint when it comes to the military, but also sharing the diversity and inclusion, because it's so relevant now. And even if we weren't dealing with this, this is the reason why diversity and inclusion is so important
Important. Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah.
us as a community, as a people, as a nation. And a lot of people take it for granted, depending on where they are in life or in their career, family, or whatever. And even myself, I had to self-reflect and say, I take it for granted because the military, we're all about dignity and respect. We're all about diversity and inclusion. And there are some things that I may not have paid attention to, or I'm not going to say ignored, but I didn't like really.
I'm sorry, my daughter is. I'm on the phone right now. I have a meeting.
Or you find that I didn't pay attention to because of my environments and what we all stand for. So I'm just saying that to you all, that we all have things that we have to deal with, and heal from, and the better way to do it is to talk about it, and actually just like what Rocki said, having that compassion and that empathy, having that, and having those honest conversations, because that's how you heal. That's how you move forward. And we all have to stand together and to do that so we can move forward. So I just wanted to share that conversation with you and share with everyone, because I know that we're all still, as a nation, as a community, going through something, and we have to be the honest brokers and look at ourselves and what are we going to do to make it better? What are we going to do to lead the change? That's our model for class 70. But what are we going to do as a nation, as communities, to do that? And so that's why I wanted to share that, because it's so relevant with what we're going to talk about as far as digging out of dark places and thriving in life and business. So as you're, you know, with the experience that you mentioned already, so what are some things that you want to talk about in reference to that with the
Um,
dark places?
for one, I want to speak on personal growth and
Mhm.
personal development. So I just want to be extremely transparent with you right now. I have a teenager that's super loud and disrespectful. So can I please just step aside for a second to deal with this?
Oh, sure.
And I will be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Mompreneur here. I will be right back.
Sure. So while she's taking care of that, hey, this is all transparency. So this is Coffee and Conversation with Rocki. So I'm just thankful for just having her, just having these conversations with her, because she's done a lot for me personally and professionally, and she does a lot for her communities. And I just think that, what relevant time right now to have that discussion with her, with some of the things here. But I do want to say, shout out to those that are actually watching. Thank you for watching the live. For those that are actually watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. But if you do have comments while we're having our conversation, please don't hesitate to place them in the comments, because Coach Danielle, for some reason, when she taught me, I always, every time I look at that chat box, I'd be like, hey, this person said, that's just something that, like, I just like to have that connection. And sometimes if I don't see it, I'll respond back later or whatever. So I just want to make sure that you all know that you all are heard, you all have a voice, and please don't hesitate to place it in there. You good, Rocki?
Yes, girl.
It's frozen.
They say the younger years is bad. No, the teens are the ones that are like, oh my gosh. Like, my mom said I had many me's, but I did not think it was going to be this serious. So I apologize. My bad. Yes.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. What are we calling?
We're talking about, okay. So yeah. So my thing about, before we even get into how to deal with the outside world, is dealing with the inside, because personally, and this is just the truth, even with everything going on right now, if you don't deal with your personal issues and things of the past, then you will not be groomed enough to handle the things of the future or the current. Because everything we do, every response that we make, is based on something that happened in the past. For example, me and my domestic abuse situation, I do not like, because of that, loud, aggressive men. Like, that bothers me. And it's so crazy, because it could be the nicest person in the world, but the minute they get loud, I shut down. Like, like, why are you so loud? Why are you yelling? But that's because of my past. Had I not had that experience, it probably wouldn't bother me, So stuff like that. Kind of like when we talk about race and racism, the reason why people are racist is because how they were raised, and how people, you're not born into that. You learn that. So it's how you saw people, how people saw you, how you were, taught, or how whatever you were raised up from the past. So I like dealing with the inner first. And, my counselor, because I have my therapist too, and she used to always talk about, everything stems from childhood. And I'm like, what? Like, my childhood was perfect. Like, that's just in my mind. I was like, my childhood was perfect. But as I started meditating, because, I meditate a lot, as I started meditating and thinking about some things, and I'm trying not to be too loud because my mama over there, but when I started meditating and thinking about some things, I was like, you know what? I don't think it was that good. Like, when I thought about it, I'm like, I think I did have a pretty messed up childhood, so it's really digging into, the deep, dark secrets that we don't want to, like, our brain pushes everything back. Every kind of hurt and pain, we push it back and we hide it. And when it comes up when we go to sleep at night, when we try to relax, it shows up as anxiety, stress, weight loss, and we don't know why. And it's because these things have been sitting back here for the longest time, and we never dealt with them.
No, I can relate to you, because that's where my perfectionism came from. It all stemmed when I actually hired my mentor, the Queen Code. And even with Coach Danielle, she brought it out of me. And I didn't realize that I personally didn't see it as perfectionism. I saw it as something else. Right. But just like you mentioned, it was like this anxiety, and I still have anxiety. I just know how to deal with it, how to manage it. But the perfectionism for me is what really, all those hidden things that I was dealing with as a child, it actually stemmed from that. And then it just, I dealt with it in the military, but didn't realize it was perfectionism at the time. So yeah, I definitely can relate to two when it comes to doing the inner work, because you can't deal with the other issues if you don't know who you are and what those issues are, and having that self-awareness. So that's good. That's a good one.
Right. And let me ask you a question, because I know it ain't just me. Maybe I don't think it is, but I just want some reassurance for myself. When you go to these counselors and to these leaders and they tell you about yourself, the real problem, doesn't it make you mad? You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know me. You can't tell me about myself. Like, I would get mad. But what I realized is when you get upset about something, same thing about like when people tell you about yourself and you're just like, whatever, like I'm not believing that. But you're only upset because in your mind, it's some kind of truth to it a little bit. And then it's like, you gonna tell them, you're gonna show them, but you're gonna go back home and be like, like, they might have been right just a little bit.
Yep.
That's how you know. And
I did that to my mentor.
Yes, I done fired so many counselors, all because they were telling the truth.
Like, we can't handle it. We at the moment we can't handle it. We're like, okay, let me process this first.
Or I'm not ready. I'll hire you again when I'm ready. I'm not ready to deal with it right now. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I definitely can relate. Gloria says you don't want to accept it. So true. Yes, because a lot of people see more of who you are than you do for yourself until you actually really self-reflect and see it. And even now today, everybody has flaws. No one's perfect. You're still going to have some things that come up. You progress and there's another challenge. How are you going to deal with it? There's another challenge. Okay, you move forward from that. Now there's something else, another trigger. Okay, how are you going to deal with that? And so we're all human. That's what, I'm saying? None of us are robots.
And another reason why we push it back is because we know the work that's going to be involved. Once we accept it, we know that this work we're about to do is going to be hard as hell. But let me tell you, there is like, it's like a mountain. Okay, so I just gotta. Do you remember in Korea? And this is a great story. Do you remember in Korea, Soyesan Mountain?
Yes.
Have you ever hiked it?
Yes, that's so beautiful. Listen, beautiful. I was scared though. I'm like,
listen, and these little Korean people were hanging off the cliff like it wasn't no problem. So you guys, there's a mountain in Korea called Soyesan Mountain. I think it's 1,926 feet, super high. So one of my good friends, which is hilarious because he's an atheist, but he was like my best friend. But he said, let's hike Soyesan Mountain. And I had just gotten over the flu. And I was like, I don't feel good. He's like, no, you need this fresh air, And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll sweat it out. So we get to the mountain and this is life. Okay, we're at the bottom of the mountain. All right, there's this big old peak he want me to climb. It's hard, but I'm going to do it. I'm already here. We done rolled on a daggone bus or whatever to get there. And we're here. So the base of the mountain is, you accepting that you got a problem. Then we start walking up the mountain because, at first it was stairs. So you good. Yep. You're like, oh, okay, some stairs, whatever. And then there's more stairs. And I was like, you know what? This is hard. And then I stopped at one point. And I said, you know what? I can't breathe. This is heavy. This is hard. So going up the mountain, our problems we're dealing with, it's getting hard. It's getting rough. It's like, it sucks. I get to what I thought was the top of the mountain, still not the top of the mountain. And I almost quit. I was like, I'm going back down. So I started going back down. He said he ain't going back down with me. I'm like, I don't have my mentor, partner, whatever with me. I'm going to get lost. So we need mentors and partners and people to help us to push us up the mountain. So I started walking down and I looked back and he was standing there like this, like, you're not going back. And I was like, I am going back. And we had this huge argument for like 30 minutes. And I was like, all right, fine. So I went complaining the whole time, but we got to this point in this mountain. I'm pretty sure you might know where I'm talking about, where it was, because they have 4 peaks. So I think it was the second one, but it was so beautiful. It was open. You could see everything beneath you, like everything. And that was, he was like, guess what? We made it to the top of the mountain. I was like, oh, we did. And then, I was in the best mood ever. Like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Girl, tears coming down my face. So, I did it. And, whatever. So when you get to the top of the mountain, it's like, you know what? That hard work is over. I'm done. Like I got through this. But while you're at the top of the mountain, you have to maintain. So it was still rocky, up and down, up and down. We went through all 4 peaks. And then we started to go down. And going down, I was like, oh, this is a great trip. I'm so excited because it was so easy.
I loved
easy.
it.
Look, it was so easy going down the mountain. So that's kind of how life is. It's like you recognize you have a problem. You have to fight through it. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. And then you get to this normalizing phase. And, you know, I don't think we go down towards the end of the mountain until we're about to pass. I think we go through stuff our whole lives for a reason, pretty much. And, you know, you go through it. And then eventually it'll mellow out, you know, and it's fine. But you have to get through those rough times to normalize yourself. And once you normalize, anything that comes your way will not seem like, you know, this huge mountain. It'll just be like, you know what, this is something, I'm going to deal with it and move forward.
I like that analogy.
Because you remember the mountain.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. You be like, man, I'm tired. Man, I'm tired. I gotta keep on. What? I gotta go up here. Oh my god.
God, these little Korean kids were just like bouncing around, like whoop, whoop, like on the edge of the cliff, hanging on the cliff, like not even caring if they die, like doing cartwheels on the rocks. It was insane.
But it's just the scenery is just so like, I mean, for me, it's like anytime, because we used to do a lot of hikes in my unit when I was in Korea, and it was a spiritual thing for me. It's like, you're like, look at God's creation, look at all of this, you know, and it's just like, it's so beautiful just to get up there and just move your body, and you're just up there. And then as soon as you get up there, you're like, oh my gosh, like, look at this, you know?
It was so, I mean, and it's like, you don't even think that you're that deep. And then you get up there and you're like, oh my God, my life is amazing. Like, it makes you realize, like, thank you, God, for dropping me into the air, into the ground, and, you know, just placing me here, because this is the most beautiful thing ever. So, yes. But when you're in the darkness, you can't see it yet. But once you get out of the darkness, it's like, oh, like, wow. Like, I'm actually, I don't know if you feel this way, but things I go through, I'm actually thankful for them now. Like, at the time I wasn't, but now it's like, I'm actually okay. Thank you for me going through this, instead of, you know, my whys became my thank yous, because it showed me so much.
I'm actually glad that you said that, because there's times when when I start to pray, I say, thank you for the ones that said that I couldn't make it this far. Thank you, Lord, for these incidents. And I just keep going on, because it's like, if I didn't go through that, it wouldn't have pushed me. It wouldn't have made me who I am now, because I do what I do because of the things that I went through, because I don't want someone else to go through it, and I can help someone that is going through it, you know? So, you know, I'm glad you said that, because that's what I think about that all the time, you know?
I probably would have been snotty, bratty, like, you know what I'm saying? When I think about it, I'm like, I don't think I would have a humble spirit in me if I had not gone through. I think I would be the most conceited, stuck up, annoying person in the world had I not gone through the things that humbled me.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm so with you on that. It just makes us stronger. It makes us the leaders that we are, and it's amazing. And you're amazing on everything that you're doing. But you know, I wanted to ask you something too. With you being the moderator for Gary V, like how was that? Like,
it is a blessing. For me to even get picked, I was like, what? Like, me? Like, really? Like, you know. And when they chose me for that, I was so excited, because, you know, of course, you know, working under Gary V, he's awesome, by the way. I didn't expect to learn so much about myself, and he teaches so much about compassion, kindness. You know, he teaches judgment, but he mostly teaches about, I mean, he teaches his business, but he mostly teaches about yourself and developing yourself. So being in that group, I like that, you know, we learn of those things, but I especially like dealing with the community, because it's so many. It taught me how to deal with certain people and different personalities, how to talk to people, how not, because, you know, I can be harsh sometimes. And
I know.
And Team Gary V are like, all right, Rocki, like you know, like you have a special place. You're not going to handle this. You're going to handle this because you're better at this. And at first I was like, why? Why not? I'm good at what I do. Like, but no, your specialty is this. So dealing with people, especially when somebody breaks rules or something like that, I was like, no. Like I was the get out, you know, but I was like, it has taught me to soften up, you know, talk to people properly and get to know personalities and everyone. I mean, people in that group are awesome.
They
It's so
are.
awesome. It's so many people from, and you're in the group, so you
Yes.
see so many different people from different walks of life, people from across the country. It's just amazing. And no, we don't tolerate any, you know, anything negative in that group at all. We shut it down like right away.
It's
So
amazing. I would tell you this, and this is just my transparency. Gary V, like Rocki told me about Gary V like years ago, and I was like, the first thing I heard him curse, I was like, oh, I'm not listening to him.
yes.
And since we've been going through COVID-19 and listening to his Tea with Gary V, I really see he's humble and he's grateful. He's compassionate, you know, but he's about his business.
That much anymore.
No, I said, thank you, Lord, because now I can listen to him now.
He had a YouTube kids channel.
Yeah.
At one point. So
yeah,
it was curse. It was called Curse Free TV or something like that. It was something curse free. So yeah.
Yeah, but I share that with everyone because, you know, we talk about compassion and I was judgmental towards him because of him cursing. So we all have something. We all have a bias, and so I was like, oh my God, I can't hear him. But then when I started and I joined the group, I joined your community. I joined his, was it First in Line?
Yeah.
I joined it and the people are amazing. I mean, everyone in the group is amazing. They're all wanting to help each other. Yes. Yes. And so I was like, man, I mean, I just had to share that because I wanted to know how your experience was with it. And I think he's awesome and he's doing a lot for the communities now, what we have going on in the world now. And so I just think it's amazing and how you're part of that too, you know. And so I just wanted to share that little nugget with y'all.
Thank you. And I have met them and I have to give them a shout out because they are the other moderators and Team Gary V, Zane, Jenny, David, and I, like we're literally family. Like it's so dope. Like we're super supportive of each other. Even, you know, Zane, he actually was a moderator with us, but he got hired to work in New York with Team Gary V. He like raised his hand in a conference. I was like, hey, I wanted to know how I could help. And he's like, you want to move to New York? And Zane is like, yeah. And Gary's like, all right, let's go. And he just picked up and left. I mean, he it's just him. He ain't got no kids or nothing. So he just picked up and left. And, you know, even him, like even in these dark times and the things that are going on, he's like, you know what? If y'all need a break, let me know. Like whenever we need comfort, support. Like it started out with our other admins, May and John, and I miss them so much, but they were always supportive. They were always like, take a break. Like if you need to take a break, reach out. When I was going through my dark moments, because Lord Jesus, I was a Facebook poster boy. Everybody knew when I was going through a dark time.
Yeah.
They would inbox me and be like, hey, Rocki, no, like, are you good? You know, and it's just amazing. It's really like a family. First in Line is like a family. It's awesome.
No, that is. I just, yeah, it's amazing. And I just wanted to, you know, because it goes back to diversity, you know, the beauty of diversity and really, once you actually know your biases and everyone has them, you know what I'm saying? It's just, what are you going to do about it? And I was like, let me just go ahead and look at him in a different perspective and maybe I can learn something. And I have. And so it's just amazing on what he's doing and, you know, what you're doing in your community as well. So I just wanted to share that with you all too. Did you want to talk about business or you just want to talk just about personal? That's it.
Doesn't matter. You know, I love talking about both.
Yeah, because so with everything you're doing right now, like what can you say to that aspiring entrepreneur or that aspiring business owner that wants to do something outside of their career? They have a career, they have a 9 to 5. Because one of the things I want to tell everyone, and Rocki knows this as well, I don't I'm not telling anyone to quit their job and go full throttle with entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying that, but for me, my experience when I was going to retire, I had to shift my mindset because you're so programmed in what you're doing in the military. I can only speak for the military. I can't speak for the other professions. But when you have a standard of conduct on how you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to conduct yourself professionally, there's certain things that you don't do or you're not used to because you're programmed a certain way. And so I had to shift my mindset and focus on transition. That's what got me more into business. And so for those that are actually have their 9 to 5, like what are some things you could tell them to get them, motivated or so they can stay positive throughout this time we're in right now?
So a couple of barriers I want to break down. For one, I'm so glad you pointed out the fact about people wanting to do business and not jumping out of their 9 to 5, because a lot of people, they're like, I want to work from home and I'm going to be successful. And then they leave their job. You forget about insurance, your car payments, your bills, all that stuff is not going to stop. And when you jump out and you just quit your job, there's no proof of success. Even with, matter of fact, you can attest to this, even with our business, we'll have a high, it'll be the bomb, we'll be making all this money. And then the next month is like, oh, okay, where did everybody go? Like I have to, go through this again, and it's ups and down. So it's not a constant income. With your 9 to 5, you're getting a check regardless because you're working. In your business, if you're not working your business, you ain't getting no check. It's a constant thing all the time. So the first suggestion I have is for people that want to start their business, do it while you work. Do not quit your job until you make at least 3 times what you make on your job in your business on a consistent basis. And that's the only reason I have not quit my job yet, even though I could. It hasn't been a consistency. So I'm not going to, stop right now. The other thing is it's know your limits. Because I'm the queen of no excuses. Like, don't nobody want to hear them excuses.
I know.
Don't nobody care. So let me just brag about myself for a little bit and everything.
Go ahead, girl, brag.
Just because I want to make a point, because everyone's like, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. Let me just tell you guys what I do. Okay, for starters, I'm a single mother of 3. I felt like I've been a single mother of 3 the whole time. We're not going to get into that. Single mother of 3. I do have a full-time job, 9 to 5. I do moderate for Gary Vaynerchuk. I have my businesses, the Instagram strategy. I have the women coaching, which I just launched. I have my merchandise. I customize and I color wigs. I do all of these other things. Speaking is my passion. Love that. I'm also in college full-time. I'm taking 4 online classes right now. I'm on the president's list and I have a 4.1 GPA right now. So I'm doing all of these things and I'm still able to manage everything at one time. So when people tell me, oh, I can't do this, I don't have time. Yes, you do. You just gotta, I ain't saying I ain't going crazy, because I'm definitely nuts at the end of the day and I can't sleep sometimes, but it can be done. But another part of that is, instead of like, Leni, I like how you manage things because you know your limits. So it's not that you have to do all of these things. It's just that, like, Lenita knows, I can't do this. Like we were just talking about, you going live every day. That's going to drain you. So you're not going to do it. And that's fine.
My thing is frozen.
I know. Can you hear me? I think you're just frozen. Can you hear me?
Right.
You're frozen.
And it's frozen.
I see. I see you. Okay, there you go. You're moving again. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I can see you now. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm looking at my bars down here. Like,
okay, good. I think they can still hear us. I think the screen is frozen. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool.
Good morning, Kim.
I gotta love freaking internet. Oh, I think it's just me. What happened? Hi, you guys. I don't know what happened to Lenita. We'll figure it out. She'll pop back on, I'm sure. All right, so let me just finish what I was saying. I think she's going to get back in here. All right, maybe she had a phone call or something. But anyway, like I was saying before, I think it's great to know your limits and what you can and can't do within yourself. So if you are working your business and you are doing all these things and you know things that drive you nuts or drive you crazy and you know you need to take a break from it or you can do this and you can't do that, then it's good to know your limits and to stop yourself.
Girl, you left back me. And Rashida's back.
I think I was okay. I was on the whole time. You just left me by myself. I was like, hey you guys.
Girl, this internet here. I'll tell you, this internet that I have over here, I'm just telling I'm in a Y.
It's okay.
So this thing is like, I've been looking at the bar all the time. But go ahead and say what you gotta say before my thing cut off again.
Oh. No, I was just telling them to know their limits. So starting out with business, if they're going to do both, just know their limits. Like if you know you can do, and I chose to do it all because I know I'm 37, I'll be 38 in August. I know by the time I am 45 or 50, I want to be done, retired, chilling. Okay. And I am retired Army as well. So I literally want to be retired. Like I literally want to not do anything.
I know that's right.
So that's my goal. So that's why I do as much as I can. And I just wanted to point out, I'm actually somebody that is okay not working from home. When I first got out the military, I did that for like a while. And a matter of fact, we had a few conversations when I was bored because I was like, you know what am I doing? Like, listen, I had no schedule. The kids was late for school. No, I had nothing to do. The kids were late for school. I was walking around in pajamas all day. Eating everything, spending money. Like I wasn't even doing my business when I was working from home. I kind of was, but I kind of wasn't. It was just a trip. I'm like, you know what? Especially with the military, you know, we were about scheduling, consistency, you know, this, that, and the third. So to go from all of that to just working from home, it sucked. I didn't like it, you know, and that's okay too. If you don't like the idea of working from home, it's okay because it's not for everybody. So don't get pressured into that. I hate when people shame 9-to-5 workers. I hate that because it's like, do what you love to do. If you like your job, I love my job. I might stay there, not forever, but I might stay there a while because I like my job, you know? So it's okay if you are not there or don't even want to be there. But I do suggest at least have a side hustle because it's nothing like, you know, my bills being paid all the time and sources coming from everywhere when you least expect it, you know? So I would at least suggest at minimum to have some kind of a side hustle.
I like that. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that have any comment. I know Kim, good morning, Kim again. She said, keep it going. This is good. Yeah. For some reason.
You left me alone.
Well, hopefully you were still talking and I end up coming back.
I was like, oh, hi guys. Lenita left me.
That's the beauty of my internet connection here. But yeah, so I wanted to just share that, you know, share a piece of Rocki with you all. I mean, you just see how phenomenal and amazing she is. I mean, goodness gracious. Look. Kim says my mother raised 6 girls and she always told us to have a side hustle. So that's what's up.
Yes, you have to.
Yes, that is what's up. That's what's up. And yeah, so I wanted to share a piece of y'all, you know, a piece of Rocki with you all. And I love Rocki, you know, and she just amazes me all the time. Just always doing just amazing things.
Don't do it, girl.
So you got the makeup on, you're like, oh
girl. I'm already sweating from this ring light, child. Look.
But I respect your time because I know you are busy, and you know me. I can have coffee and conversations for 5 hours. Okay.
Look, we'll probably still get off the phone and talk later. Like, girl, that was good, girl.
Girl, you know I will. You know I'll be like, right? But yeah, I definitely will be in contact with you a little bit later because one of the things that I have going on this morning, I'm actually going to do a virtual run walk for Unity. So I'll be doing that this morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be kind of late, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yes, get it done.
But one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we captured today is like how like any projects you have going on right now, so they know about it, how they can reach you, all that. If you can share that, and then later on, we'll make sure we place everything in the comments. But I have my sisters in arms here. That's in here. I have my class. I have a few classmates that are on here as well. Kimberly, she's on here. My sister Tamika. You see Angel, Gloria, and they're on here. So for those that are watching the live, thank you for watching the live. We appreciate it. And those that are watching the replay, thank you for watching. But how can we learn more about you, what projects you got going on, and that great stuff, so they can know?
Well, so if you have a couple things, I'm just gonna keep it short, because I got this list. So if you happen to have a business and you are looking to try to market on Instagram, I have a few things going on. The first thing is I have a beta test program, and Lenita was in my beta test program, and it was awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm letting you guys sit in on my future membership site for Instagram marketing. It's going to be called InstaBiz University. I actually extended the period of when people can apply. We were supposed to start on Monday, but I want a lot more people to come in. So you can apply to be a beta tester. It is absolutely free and no cost to you. Only thing I need is testimonials and, for you guys to brag about how much success you reached on Instagram. So if you are interested in being a beta tester with me in my course, then please sign up. I'll make sure Lenita gets the links. Just a little background on me. I have reached my 5 figures. I ain't 6 figure yet, but my first launch, I had a 10K month. The second launch after that, I had an 8K month. And then after that, I've been rolling in digital products ever since. And most of my sales come from Instagram. So it is absolutely possible. It's not easy. Even I fight it, but it's absolutely possible. If you are more of a one-on-one, let's just set me up, Rocki. Like, I just want you to teach me everything right now within a couple hours. Then I have that as well. I'll put my website up for that. That's $597. And then for the women coaching, which I highly encourage, I'm just starting out with my life coach program, but I am so open to talking to you ladies and, just helping you out in whatever area you need help in when it comes to insecurities. I am doing free consultations. So if you are a woman that is insecure, in a dark place, can't get it together, or that you're awesome on the inside and you just don't know how to bring it out, then please message me. My actual Facebook page is Secured and Successful. But reach out to me personally, man. Find me on Facebook. Message me. I and it's so funny because I have exactly 3 friends, and I love interaction from everybody else. I really want people to message me, reach out to me, say, "Hey, Rocki, I saw you on the show. Help," and we can go from there.
Awesome. Yes. And I'll make sure I place the links in here later. And your social handles. What are your social handles so they all know?
Instagram is Rocki Media Expert. So ROCKI Media Expert all together. And my Facebook page is Social with Rocki. My website is www.socialwithrocki.com. And all the Rockies are with the I at the end. It's no Y. We do the I. And that's pretty much it. I'm not on. No, we don't do Twitter. I don't think I'm on anything. Yeah, no, that's it. YouTube. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube. It's Social with Rocki on YouTube as well, or you can search the handle. I think I'm on the Rocki Media Expert as well, but you'll see me. It's a bunch of bright. Whenever you see me, you see neon and bright colors and blonde.
Yes. What you see is what you're gonna see. You're gonna get this. This is what you're gonna see. She loves the colors, bright colors, which I love too. So, girl, I could be on here all day.
Oh, I know. You got your thing to go to.
Yes, and I have to actually go to my virtual walk. I'm gonna do that shortly. But I do want to say again, thank you all for being here for our coffee and conversation, and we will have more. If you actually know anyone that's interested in having this conversation with me, I'm very, very, casual. It's not no script type thing, but I do want to share your nuggets. I want to share who you are and what you do. to other people so they know. And, some people are hidden. They don't share a lot, including myself. I'm not on social media every day doing lives because of my profession or what I do. But when I can, this is how I want to give back. So, thank you all. Yeah, you're welcome, Gloria. And so if you all have anything additional that you want to place in the comments, we'll respond later. But you all have a blessed day. Have a blessed upcoming week. You need anything, you can reach out to myself or Rocki. We're here to assist and make you better, so you can bring out your greatness. And just another note was mentioned about compassion. But do you have any last comments before we close? You have anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you if I could just real fast. And it's gonna be hard to say, but not really hard to say. Compassion, compassion, compassion. Okay, if people are trying to support the community, the Black community, I'm just gonna say it this way: if people are trying to support us, please don't pick them apart. Please understand that there's a lot of people that want to help. They see our pain, they want to help us, but they don't even know how to. So it's up to us to try to direct them on how to. Don't shut them down, cut them down, because then, they might not be so apt to support us because they don't know how and we're shutting them down or whatever. So this whole thing is just compassion, even with COVID-19, which people seem to ignore now, that is still a thing.
Yes, it is.
Compassion, and take care of yourself, self-care, because you cannot be good for anybody else until you are good for yourself. And it is okay to say no. I know we don't want to tell people no, but it's okay to say no for the sake of your mental sanity and clarity. And I will always push meditation. Look it up. Meditation has definitely changed my life. So meditation, and if you are a faithful person, praying every day and being grateful for everything that we have, because when we're grateful, we can be given more. And I'm grateful for you, Lenita. I just want to say thank you so much for having me on. You are a beautiful soul. I wish you lived right next door to me, child.
Girl, I know.
We're gonna have the best time ever. So,
girl, yes, we be having wine and everything, girl.
Oh, Kimberly done subscribed to my channel already. Thank you.
Yes. So I love you all. I love you all again. Don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Rocki. You see, she's a phenomenal leader, woman, business coach, life coach. We're all here to make you great. You all have a blessed day. We love you all. Have that compassion, you all. All right. Love you. Y'all enjoy your day. Bye.